Section 4, Art and Architecture. During the Middle Ages, most art was created for a religious purpose. Painting and sculptures portrayed Jesus and Christian saints and were placed in churches to support worship. Since most people could not read, art helped tell the story of Jesus' life in a way that everyone could understand. So you can see here, this is telling a story, or someone could describe the story that is happening. Medieval art and architecture found their most glorious expression in cathedrals, the large churches headed by bishops. The word cathedral comes from the Latin word cathedra, meaning the throne upon which a bishop sits. Cathedrals were built to inspire awe or wonder. You can see that here. For centuries, they were the tallest buildings in any community, often taller than a 30-story building of today. Most were built in the shape of a cross. You can see that here, with a long central section called a nave and shorter sides called transepts. So if you took this building and it had a bird's eye view, you would see this. The cathedrals constructed between 1150 and 1400 were designed in the Gothic style and built to appear as if they were rising to heaven. So perhaps you could imagine this like a very tall building rising up towards the heavens. On the outside are stone arches called flying buttresses. The arches spread the massive weight of the soaring roof and walls more evenly, a building technique that allowed for taller, thinner walls and more windows. So this here is the flying buttress. Funny word. Gargoyles are a unique feature of Gothic cathedrals. Gargoyles are decorative stone sculptures projecting from the rain gutters or edges of a cathedral roof. They were usually carved in the form of mythical beasts. In medieval times, some people believed gargoyles were placed as a reminder that devils and evil spirits would catch them if they did not obey the church's teachings. The immense space inside a Gothic cathedral was lined with pillars and decorated with religious images. Beautiful stained glass windows, which are windows made from pieces of colored glass arranged in a design, let in colorful light. The images on medieval stained glass windows often depicted stories from the Bible. So you see, it's kind of like a picture book. People can look at these. They might not know how to read very well, but they can use them to help them understand the stories in the Bible. And it kind of reminds me of a mosaic in a sense, where we're putting these pieces of glass together to create an image. Also, this is why they need the flying buttresses, which I can show you here. They need those thinner walls so they can have these large stained glass windows. That was very important. Cathedrals were a visible expression of Christian devotion. Hundreds of workers and craftsmen constructed cathedrals by hand over many years. On average, it took from 50 to 100 years to complete a cathedral, but the work took more than 200 years in some cases. And that's the end of section 4.